What's up, guys? Today we'll look at the price of Bitcoin again in a pretty global perspective because, well, Bitcoin is moving sideways. It's hitting stop orders one way and another way, but not that huge, so nothing dramatic change from yesterday, from 2 days ago. So I don't think that it's reasonable to update anything which I talked about in the last video or 2 videos ago. But today I wanted to show you this chart with the correlation on the TD Sequential indicator, which I noticed, and maybe it's not that dramatic, but it's still interesting to see how those correlations they exist, and maybe they will play out eventually. So first of all, this is the monthly chart, right? And on the monthly chart, of course, everything is relatively slow, and I'm looking at this normal setup, just regular candles, and this is the 2018 bear market, and this is the current situation with our correction from $14,000. What we can see here is, first of all, we have this 1 to 4 count of the TD Sequential indicator, right? And although it has the green candle, still it counts 1, 2, 3, 4. The same thing happened here, 1, 2, 3, 4 in 2018. After that, it was followed by the green 1. The same here we have right now, green 1. And moreover, if you look at the candle colors, then you would see that, for example, this one, green, red, 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 green, red, red, green. So one after like a set of greens, you have 3 red, 1 green, 2 red, 1 green. And the only one difference with this situation is that this is green actually here, so it's not red, but it's the body of this candle is pretty short, so you may say that, well, it's actually not that big a difference if you'd be like a little bit lower and end it close a little bit lower, than you would be probably have the red candle. So again, you may say that you had like 3 red, almost red, and then 1 green, 2 red, 1 green. Well, what happened after that? You see a massive red area with like a major drop from $6,500. But this is not the only one thing. If you will switch to the Heikin-Ashi setup, and that becomes interesting in the way that, well, generally we have basically two bear markets, which are more or less established, more or less having high liquidity, and also we can at least judge by their length that they are like really bear markets, not some short-term corrections or dumps. So what we see here is that, again, if you'll compare the same setup which we have now, or the same setup which we had in the 2018 bear market, with the bear market in 2014 and 15, again, just let's count the candles. Green TD Sequential candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then it's followed by 1, 2, 3, 4 red. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, well, after that we had 1, 2 green. We don't have it yet because, well, it's just January now, so in February, March to see whether we'll have the same thing. But again, those are pretty short, so it's not necessarily to be the same. The thing is, the number of count, those are very, very similar. Moreover, if you look at the colors of those candles, then it will be 6 or actually 5 green, 4 red, 1 green. Again, the same, 5 green, 4 red, 1 green, exactly the same. It's not necessarily to be like that, but, well, it just is. Also, you may compare it with 2018. It's pretty similar, but we looked at that in previous setup, and, well, you can find some similarities again here. But another thing which I wanted to point out for this particular setup is that you'd have the reversal red at the very bottom of the bear market, like this bear market and this bear market, twice. So those two well-established bear markets have these reversals red nines, depicting the point when the bear trend is over and we are at least in the accumulation. Maybe we are going to go higher from that point. So this is basically the same thing. And yeah, right now we don't have it. We don't have that at all. And the thing is, if you'd consider this to be just a mere correction, then you might compare it with previous bull market. But even at this stage of the initial part of the bull market, we didn't have it. We didn't have these few red candles. And also we didn't have the reversal, of course, here, reversal 9. So only one point of time is here. So I don't want to say that this is like the 100% prediction for the continuation of the drop or decline of the price or something, but it's definitely interesting to see such correlations, and if they will play out, well, we need to consider those guys, right? So anyway, I hope that it might be useful for you, and see you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.